I actually, for the longest time, did not want to be a doctor because all my life I've grown up with my parents telling me to be one.
I was 35 when I was a medical student, and I love saying that because I'm proud of it. You know, I had an excellent career as a scientist. I studied immunology, molecular pathogenesis, biochemistry, and then became a doctor. Follow through, it's all about follow through. In medical school, you sometimes don't get to choose where you do your rotations, and so I just happened to have like 5 rotations here. Each time I came back here, it was kind of like the people didn't forget who I was, and it felt very homey. And honestly, I'm really glad I ended up here because of the patients. You will not get this patient population anywhere else.
A resident who chooses Hennepin really connects with and believes in the mission.
A lot of the faculty who I had trained with as a resident were all still here. So I mean, it really is a pretty amazing community that kind of has stood the test of time.
Their dedication to providing the best health care they can to all people, regardless of who those people are. That mission here runs deep. It runs really deep.
Through all the interviewing, through seeing all the different programs, I realized that there's so much good hands-on training here that, you know, is exactly what I needed.
I think that a teaching hospital should be the best place to learn and the best place to receive care.
At a teaching hospital, you really do get more attention than you might other places.
The training at Hennepin is rigorous. Physicians were charged with people's lives and people's health, and they trust us. So the training reflects that.
I don't know how much people are aware of how much we teach and how our graduates are essentially feeding most of the clinical practices in the state.
It's very common to see your colleague in Duluth or East Grand Forks and say, oh yeah, I did that rotation there, I remember it like it was yesterday. It is the majority of physicians in the state of Minnesota did something here in their training, whether it be their residency or some of their medical student rotations.
Knock, knock.
I see that the maturity that comes from having had a career prior to medicine is really helpful. Her prior life as a scientist only makes her a better doctor. Her maturity, her motherhood, her perspective is brought to every patient every day.
I believe it has benefited me, especially when it comes to doing those pediatric exams and holding babies, being comfortable with all of that. I love playing with babies. It is a perk of the job. It's always rewarding, a beautiful experience.
Lung doctors are very, very rare. And so to be one of the first really means a lot to both me and my parents and my community as a whole.
She is so devoted, you know, I think to the patient population here, and she is a woman who is just going to share her skills and her talents and use all of those skills and talents to just really try to bring others along for the rest of her career. She's amazing.
It feels good to be able to pursue my dreams and know that I wanted to be a doctor for me, and at the same time being able to know that I'm making my parents' dream a reality as well.
My role as a Black woman physician, I take it very seriously. Obviously, I feel like I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. So many people made so many sacrifices for me to even be sitting here right now. I feel lucky that I am here at Hennepin Healthcare and I get to be a physician and I have the support of my family.
I still get Facebook messages from my dad pretty often saying, "Hi, my daughter, I'm so proud of you and I love you so much." Every time I go to events with my parents, my dad is pulling me aside and my dad says, "This is my daughter, Dr. Vane." It means a lot. They're so proud of me.